So traveling to Costa Rica is becoming more and more popular these days. So what is all the rave about? Oh, I don't know. It may be a mix of the volcanoes, the jungles, the great food, or the gorgeous weather. But let's go over some yays and nays during my time here at the Central American Getaway, and you be the judge.
Hi travelers! So I'm currently in Costa Rica and I'm at my first stop, which is the Lopez Waterfall and Gardens. It is so amazing over here. There's a lot of the animals here and there's beautiful waterfalls, okay? So you come here, you take a ton of pictures, and you have a great time. I will see you guys soon.
Lopez Waterfalls and Gardens was about an hour away from San Jose. This attraction keeps animals in their natural habitat while displaying them to the public. They have different birds, monkeys, jungle cats, and more. Our favorite part was the waterfalls. There were 5 in total and you can view them from different heights and angles. I definitely loved it. It was gorgeous. But beware, there's hundreds of steps mixed with water and the change of altitude. You will get winded and you might fall if you have the wrong shoes, just like I did. So beware.
Okay, so I made it to the Arenal Volcano in Costa Rica. So just remember, this is about 2.5 hours away from the large city of San Jose. It is one of the main tourist attractions in Costa Rica in this whole area. So I cannot wait to do some hiking and check it out. So let's go.
We love this destination. It was an adventurous hike through this forest jungle type area. There were vines, there were large trees, and tons of animals. But our main objective was to get close to this volcano, with a little playing around, of course. During the hike, we were fascinated by the colossal ceiba tree. It stops you dead in your tracks. It's definitely a photo spot. Take as many pictures as you can. This tree is breathtaking. Make sure you keep climbing. If you don't see a good view of the volcano, you're not there yet. That's right, we had more hiking to do even after we saw the tree. You're going to start seeing some black rocks. Those are actually dried up lava. So make sure you pay attention to that. And the closer and closer you get to the volcano, you're going to start seeing some caution, do not enter signs. Be careful, folks. This is an active volcano. So get as close as you can, but remember to stay safe. Take a lot of pictures.
Hi guys! So yesterday we were actually at the Arenal Volcano National Park, but today we are at the rainforest, okay? It's called the Barilo Carrillo. That's me saying it without the Spanish tongue here, but that's the way it is kind of spelled. So if you're going to look that up in Costa Rica, it's near San Jose, about an hour and 10 minutes away. It wasn't actually a bad drive at all compared to, oh my god, that 3-hour drive to the volcano. Right behind me is the trail, and we're about to do some hiking in the rainforest. It's so different. It's so wet here, and it's very, very humid. So let's go check out and see what's happening here.
This rainforest made you feel like you were in the middle of a movie, okay? And Tarzan and Jane was going to come out and greet you at any second. However, I did get a little scared because the howling monkeys were so loud that you weren't really sure how far or how close they were. There was one easy trail that you could access right from the parking lot. But you could cross the street and then it gets a little funky on the track. When I say funky, there was ledges, there was sinking mud, there was a view, there was crossing small bodies of water. It was perfect. It was a miracle that I was able to leave with the same white shorts that I came in with. If you're into that type of adventure, this rainforest is for you.
Hola travelers, I am at Playa Jaco, which is actually east from San Jose, about an hour and 10 minutes. It wasn't a bad drive at all, but there is a lot of tolls, so be careful for that. So Playa Jaco is actually known as the surfer beach, but the water here was so warm. It was about 80 degrees, okay? So you can stay in the water all day long. The only thing that I did not like about this beach, however, is the sand is not that inviting. I'm going to show you real quick. It's like this dirty brown, like dirt, rather than like this white sand beach or even just a regular colored beach. But that's okay because the water definitely makes up for it. I mean, you can stay there all day. That's all I can say. And plus, Jaco is kind of like a little beach town. So there's a lot of little stores that you can actually go to and go shopping and eat some lunch and get some ice cream and some beer. And there's some hotels around here as well. So I definitely recommend Playa Jaco. You know, if you're going to San Jose, it's about an hour away, and definitely just enjoy. And I think the sun is extra hot out here as well. I won't be surprised if I have some sunburn. But Playa Jaco, here is a 360 tour here, and make sure you come out here when you're in San Jose, Costa Rica.
Strangely enough, we went from lush rainforest to dry Arizona-esque landscape. It was so different. But Jaco was such a fun town. They have cool eats and shops to complete a fun-filled, laid-back beach day. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, there's nothing to see here if you've been to another volcano in your lifetime. The hike is very short and you just kind of walk in view into a crater. So if that's your kind of thing, then definitely go, but if not, I would pass it up. If you're an off the beaten path kind of person, this is for you. These ruins are the remains of a church built in the 16th century that were destroyed by earthquakes. The location is away from all the tourists and the busy roads. It was very peaceful and calming, and it was free, so definitely worth the trip.
Hey travelers, as you know, I've been traveling all over Costa Rica and I've been having a great time. I just simply love it out here. But I could not leave Costa Rica without traveling to the biggest Afro-Latina town in Costa Rica, which is called Puerto Limon. Okay, so right now I actually have a statue right behind me that pays homage to the ancestors here. As you can see, they are of African descent, and you know, they had the whole story with the slaves, just like every other Caribbean island we know. So I just wanted to make sure I came here and check out my people. So let's take a tour around the town.
The first African people who arrived in Costa Rica came with the Spanish via the slave trade. The latter population, in which the statue represents, were hired workers from Jamaica, hence why many of the current population speaks with a Jamaican accent. I loved it here in Limon, and it was a beautiful multicultural community. I felt right at home. A lot of shopping, a lot of food, and a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video on Costa Rica, and I definitely say this should be put on your list and you should definitely go. There's so many things to do, so many places to see, and so much food to eat. But I will talk about that via my blog, so make sure you go to www.TravelBittenLex.com.